Hello and welcome to today's redo of yesterday's weekly tarot forecast and Reiki recap. So if you want to know what happened with yesterday's video, there were some Mercury retrograde, Pisces new moon, spiritual technical difficulties, and you can find out about that in my Instagram story highlights under the free Reiki section, because I show the video that actually got recorded and explain what happened. And yeah, so here we are, and we're gonna do a redo of this reading. Yesterday's Reiki was all about finding the right way to express creativity and emotions and to know when to hold back on those things. And basically, the information that came through, both with the Reiki and the cards, is to be very precise about who you share your dreams and your manifestations with. So the card that we pulled for this week's energy is the Mother of Pentacles. And the Mother of Pentacles doesn't have time for anything other than the necessities. So essentially, she is coming in and saying that whatever amazingly brilliant business idea or creative passion that's been tugging at your shirt sleeve for quite some time now, it's time to get to work on that, but it also is not time to waste your energy talking about working on it. So there's a feeling that we might be having a little bit of that classic creative problem of talking so much about our passion projects that we waste the energy that we should be using to work on them. And that's a very common problem for especially creative people. So if you're in a creative field and you're really excited about what you want to work on, I would say start to narrow down your list of people that you're talking to about this project. One, because some people's energy is not going to serve it. You might tell people that aren't as excited as you are, and it's going to kind of take the air out of your balloon. But also because there's this thing that happens in self-help and creativity where sometimes learning about something or talking about something gives us the same dopamine rush as actually doing the thing. And so we feel like we're being productive when we're actually not being productive. And it's important to try and avoid that. It's important to try to avoid letting your excitement for sharing the idea make you feel like you're working on the idea, because it's not the same thing. Speak from my own experience. And the advice card that comes along with this is the Three of Cups, which is essentially telling us that we don't have to shut down communication completely. It doesn't have to be a top secret project. It just has to be something that you're very selective about the energy that you're sharing this with. And I think that the best way to go about this is to make a list of 3, maybe 5 people that you're going to allow yourself to talk to this project about. Let's say 3. 5's a little much. So 3 or less people that you're going to share this project with, you're going to share your progress with, and you're going to share it as you go rather than in the preamble and use it as a dopamine rush to feel like you actually accomplished something. So be very careful of who you let into that list. Make sure that they are extremely supportive of your energies or extremely excited about the topic that you'll be talking about, because you want to make sure that whoever it is that you discuss this project with are going to feed your creativity and your inspiration and your energy to do it, rather than be neutral or take it away. Because if someone's negative, it's going to, again, deflate your balloon. But even if they're just neutral, it's going to feel like more effort trying to get them excited about your project than it is that you could be spent working on the project. So you want to make sure that it's very low energy exertion with the people that you're explaining this to, and also maybe people that can give you more energy. So the Three of Cups is the sort of like girl gang coven card. So it's a card of sharing things with people that increase your level of magic or that have magic to give to this project. So maybe it's that you're reaching out to co-creators. Maybe it's that you're reaching out to people that have done whatever it is that you're trying to do that can give you inspiration in that field. But make sure that that's the quality of people that you're sharing this information with, because otherwise you're just wasting really valuable creative energy. And when you get really excited about something and you want to tell everyone in the world about it, start working on it instead. And know that they'll all start talking about it once it's done and it's out in the world. And then you can enjoy those conversations with the neutral or less than valuable people that you could share it with. Then you can start to pitch them this idea. You can start to bring them over to your side. But the creative process time is not the time to do that, because it's so valuable, the energy that you need in order to create something new in the world. So really honor that and cherish it and treat it with the respect that it deserves. So again, this is an abbreviated version of what I said yesterday, so apologies for the brevity of it, but it's still all of the information that you need. So if you are trying to create something in the world, that passion project that I know you're thinking of right now, get to work on it. Don't waste time just telling everyone in the world that you're gonna do it. Do it. So I hope that this reading served you well. If you need more Reiki, tarot, advice, coaching, whatever, head over to michelleshewalker.com. And if you want in on the Sunday Reiki Love free distance Reiki that I send out and you haven't already requested to be on the list, you can send me a unicorn emoji over on Instagram at Michelle Shea. Just DM me, I'll put you on the list. You'll be part of the vibe that goes out, part of the reading that happens during these recaps. And know that if you weren't on the list this week, you can still benefit from this energy, because the more the list grows, the more universal the message. So I hope that it served everyone who's watching, and I look forward to seeing you again next week.